Place your hands on my rune of judgment. Rune of qualification.
What's going on, guys? It's your host with the most, East Coast Los here, and I wanted to make a quick video just to say, hey, I'm still here, I'm still making videos, still doing my thing, and today I wanted to talk about Elixir. It's this Oculus hand tracking, free-to-play experience that I found through the Oculus store, and I took some video of it so I could share it with you guys and tell you about my time with it. So what you see me doing now is like pressing both my hands down on a tablet in order to like start the experience up. I'll say first and foremost for the hand tracking, because you don't have any haptics like rumble or any sort of feedback besides maybe visual in the game, it feels really weird to interact with anything. So most things that do feel like actual pronounced interactions usually just have you holding your hand in a specific place. An issue I ran into starting the game up was started it up from the menu using controllers, and I guess it made me restart the game, or I had to put my controllers down and let the hand tracking take over, but I didn't realize it. Anyway, had to restart the game without controllers in order to actually play it. Here I'm trying to teleport around using my hands. My right hand, the other four fingers are kind of sticking up a little bit, so I'm not perfectly matching the hand pose, and I noticed that that was kind of messing with things. Here I am. I was just trying to do the triangle hand attack pose from Dragon Ball Z. I was a little sad to not see smooth locomotion, but at the same time, there's no way to get player input, so making teleport using what they had was a really clever solution. The hand tracking overall, when I was playing through with it, it felt kind of fun to mess around in a free-form sense. So here again, my hands are not doing the exact pose. My fingers felt comfortable, like my off fingers felt comfortable floating up, but they needed to be more like tucked in behind my index fingers. The VO, it basically the whole experience is just like this VO narrator who's like a wizard of some kind of leading you as their assistant through here. So you'll see me doing some tasks throughout the area. The VO's kind of fun and campy. The aesthetics are nice. Everything kind of looked good, sort of felt good, except for, say, the actual direct interactions. Like you'll see me slap this dinosaur in a second, or anything I interact with, really, because I can't feel that I'm interacting with it. It took the sales out of it to some extent. All the interactions in this demo had fun output, and here you'll see probably in a second the hand in the jar is actually mirroring my hand's actions. This was a really nice touch. I thought that was actually fun and felt very organic. I think that's where the hand tracking currently shines best. The more intentional interacts, like where I have to hold my hand to a palette, or like here, press my hand to something else, that stuff doesn't work as well, I think, due to not having that haptic feedback. So I don't see this type of control scheme being used for maybe like a hardcore game or a game that requires a lot of like tactile interaction, but I could see it potentially working for something like, say, solitaire or even chess, something that's like stationary and slower paced. And that I could see especially working well for things like plane rides or car rides, something where the player just has a very small space in front of them and they don't necessarily want to use controllers. Lighting the candle probably felt right here like the smoothest interact, because my hand was already on fire and I was just sort of waving my hand across the candle, so it felt like I was magically lighting them. Again, there was no haptic requirement, so that's why that felt better. I also had maybe a false expectation that this would be a puzzle game, I didn't read the description that thoroughly, but I was sort of expecting a couple puzzles. Instead, I got more of just like a guided experience. Hey player, this is something that's acting up, please interact with it. I interact with it, and then they say, okay, now you're special, go interact with this thing to do another special thing. And that's how it works. All in all, it's like fun to play through once or twice. It'll be okay to show off to your friends and family as like a once through, but certainly there's not really any replay value in it. You're not gonna go for a high score, and I don't think anyone is currently keeping track of speedrun records for this free hand tracking demo. Something I thought that was kind of cool was with these solar hands, when it like tracked whether or not your hands were in a fist versus open and would trigger different particle effects based on that. It felt very Doctor Strange like. I could see them kind of combining it with the teleport hand pinchy recognition stuff to maybe do more Doctor Strange style things. Something that was a little bit of a letdown here is that most things didn't react to you unless it was a very authored interact. Like I could attempt to poke a bunch of bottles and like little eyeballs and stuff, and they wouldn't react to me. My hand would just phase through. I would say like the three stages of this, of what's being presented, is like stage 0, which is no interaction, my hand just phases through it. Stage 1, which is a canned interaction, so maybe it doesn't necessarily perfectly react. Like if I swatted an eyeball downward rather than falling down, it just does a "oh, you hurt me" animation. And then the third option would be a fully actualized like reaction to my input. So if I smack the eyeball down, it actually goes down, as opposed to just doing some canned animation. It actually follows through with the direction I hit it in. It does take a lot of work to get that third option in, but I was hoping to maybe see the first option where like more things would react to me, since this is like a more short contained guided experience. I was hoping for more interaction rather than just the couple of bespoke ones. Overall though, it was entertaining to play once through. I would say if you have an Oculus Quest, this is free. Definitely try it out if you want to give the hand tracking a shot. The hand tracking is improving month by month through whatever data collection that Facebook's doing. Odds are maybe this works a little bit better as the tech gets better. Something else I ran into was, I think it was either with my lighting or with the camera view distance, but my hands from time to time got out of tracking whenever I stretched out. So yeah, and the last thing here was the interaction with a pen and paper. I think that was one of the most natural feeling interactions in this demo, was just simply grabbing a quill and writing my name, which is all the more reason why I think it would work for something more casual like chess, solitaire, something with very light tactility, but it doesn't necessarily demand the controller vibration. So yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts on Elixir. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a comment, tell me what you think about VR, tell me what you think about this demo in general, or what you think about the potential of the hand tracking technology. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll have more videos coming out soon. And go ahead and have a nice day. Bye bye.